Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Moon Shuttle, and this was created by Nichibutsu and licensed to Taito for US release in 1981. And it's kind of interesting. It has basically two different stages. One has you trying to shoot a safe path through an asteroid field and make it to the other side, and the other stage has enemies flying around at the right side of the screen, and they sometimes shoot at you. And the two scenarios alternate. The even leveled ones are the asteroid field ones, and the odd numbered ones are the asteroid field ones, and the even numbered ones are the ones with the enemies flying around at the edge of the screen. But that's basically it, back and forth with those two scenarios. And eventually there will be new enemies. There are 4 different types of enemies total. And here's a look at the asteroid field. Never give up. But yeah, there's the first enemies that fly around at the right side of the screen. And they look like Plaid scrotums, as far as I'm concerned, or somebody with a huge butt in plaid pants. I prefer the Plaid scrotums description. But that's the first enemy that flies around at the right side of the screen. You don't have to shoot every one of them that appears. In fact, you could just let him pass by you, and that's the end of the level. And then you go to another asteroid field level. And eventually, the asteroid field levels will get harder, and some of the columns of asteroids will rotate, making it much harder to get through safely. If you die on the asteroid field level, you don't have to repeat it. It's over, and you go to the next scenario. Those are the second series of enemies that you'll face. Those are the rockets, and those shoot on occasion. All the enemies, except for the last ones, shoot on occasion. We'll look at the later ones in a little while. Let's go ahead and get started. The first level's rather easy. This one, just clear a nice wide path so you can get through. You eventually move to the right. You can speed up when you need to just by holding right. And you get a grade of so-so the first time around. No matter how quickly you beat it, it's always so-so right away. Later on, you'll get more complimentary messages. And here's the Plaid scrotums. I just think that's a perfect name for them. Eventually, they will stop and shoot at you. You can fire 3 shots at once, though it's often a good idea to just kind of space out your shots, and fire like just below where your score is on the right. That's a good spot to fire. Maybe weave a little bit as you fire. Now we're on to the next asteroid field level. Now a couple columns of the asteroids start to rotate. And that kind of sucks, but completing ooh, am I going to make it? Oh yeah. The thrusters contact with an asteroid won't kill you. It's just the shuttle itself that can't touch an asteroid. Now we're on to the rockets. Now, probably a good idea is to stay to the lower part of the level and kind of weave a little bit as you shoot. Going to the way bottom or the way top puts you in danger of the rockets hitting you from behind. So don't stay in those areas. Just kind of stay close to the bottom. That's what I would recommend. And then, of course, after this, we'll face another asteroid field. And yeah, I'm just going to let them go by me, and that'll end the level. It's kind of hard to hit the very, very small asteroids. Now we have more columns of asteroids rotating, so it gets really, really, really difficult. Crap. Never give up. Well, I have no choice when I run out of lives, which I'm about to do. Now these guys are a pain in the ass. They shoot 4 quick shots at once as they bob up and down. Very difficult to avoid. Well, that's my game. I'm going to play again in a little bit. To move the cursor, it's kind of weird. You have to push up and down, not left and right, to move to the letter you want to select. You can't put in more than 3. But that is Moon Shuttle by Nichibutsu in 1981 and licensed to Taito for U.S. release. But yeah, we'll play again in just a second. Not a great game, but I do like the Plaid scrotums. That does make me laugh. Yeah, going through here at first is real easy because you don't have rotating asteroids. Just clear yourself a path and you can hold right and move quicker through it.
Good work.
Yeah, there's a total of 4 different enemies. There's the Plaid scrotums, there's the rockets, then there's the guys that shoot rapid fire that are really annoying. And then there's these fireballs that split up into pieces when you shoot them, or if you fly close to them. And then there's like 1 or 2 ships that'll take pot shots at you. But once you beat all 4 of the enemy stages, then the point value of clearing an asteroid field goes up, and you get a more complimentary message for beating it. See, to start out, it just says so-so. So-so. No matter how quickly you flew through the asteroid field, or no matter how many asteroids you shot,
Good work.
it'll just say so-so. But the maximum amount you can get is 2,000 points, and you'll get that later on. Here's the rockets again. Again, I would recommend staying near the bottom, but not right at the bottom, because the rockets can nail you from behind. And the rockets will expand briefly and then shoot at you. I had to capture this through Fraps. It's a screen capturing, video capturing program, because it wouldn't work in MAME. The screen would get all stretched and funky looking. But once the enemies pass by or stop attacking you, then you advance to the next screen. Again, if you die trying to shoot your way through an asteroid field, then you don't have to replay that asteroid field. Can I get through? Yeah. Oh, god damn it! Oh, son of a bitch! Almost made it through. And there's these rapid fire guys that are so annoying. Just shoot this quick burst of shots with no warning whatsoever. I really hate these guys. Really have no hints for you on how to beat those guys or get through that level with ease. Pain in the butt. But in a moment, I'll show you what the later compliments look like. You know, once you make it through asteroid field successfully. And that's the best way to get points, is to make it through the asteroid field successfully. Yeah, the most you can get is 2,000. Sorry for the squished screen, but this was a snapshot through MAME. And then later it'll say, good. And later on it'll say, right on. Which is a quote from Mooncresta, or it was in Mooncresta. And then incredible. Now let's look at the final enemy, the fourth of the enemies. It's these creepy fireball guys. Note that there's voice samples. And one of the voice samples is when you shoot a small fireball, it goes, ha. I think it's kind of creepy, if you ask me. But yeah, there's also spaceships that'll take pot shots at you. These guys are kind of tricky to avoid, the really small ones. Ha. Yeah, they can ram into you with ease. Even if you don't shoot them, if they come close to you, they'll split up. Damn it. And later on the asteroid field level, it's hard to see because it's the same color as the asteroids, but there's an extra life icon that you can shoot and get an extra life. I just shot it. Well, that was Moon Shuttle by Nichibutsu and licensed to Taito in the US in 1981. This is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Moon Shuttle by Nichibutsu and licensed to Taito in 1981. And I will catch you later with another video. See ya, folks. Bye.